is my video review about. This is about research about who destroys the Pearl Harbor. But I cannot voice. But I know who voice the MLG speaker or MLG guy. Sorry. Thanks.
Hello mate, my name is Daniel, or also known as the MLG guy or MLG speaker. I'm going to research about the Pearl Harbor back in the year 1941, because Lacquer assist me to research about the Pearl Harbor. This show is TV14. Sorry guys. The attack on the Pearl Harbor was a military strike by the Imperial Japanese Navy Air Service against the United States Naval Base at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii Territory, on the morning of December 7, 1941. The attack, also known as the Battle of Pearl Harbor, led to the United States' entry into World War II. The Japanese military leadership referred to the attack as the Hawaii Operation and Operation Owl, and as Operation Z during its planning. Japan intended the attack as a preventive action to keep the U.S. Pacific Fleet from interfering with military actions they planned in Southeast Asia against overseas territories of the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, and the United States. Over the next 7 hours there were coordinated Japanese attacks on the US-held Philippines, Guam, and Wake Island and the British Empire in Malaya, Singapore, and Hong Kong. The attack commenced at 7:48 am. Hawaiian time, 1818 UTC. The base was attacked by 353 Imperial Japanese aircraft in 2 waves, launched from 6 aircraft carriers. All 8 US Navy battleships were damaged with 4 sunk. All but the USS Arizona were later raised, and 6 were returned to service and went on to fight in the war. The Japanese also sank, or damaged 3 cruisers, 3 destroyers, an anti-aircraft training ship, and 1 Minolaya. 188 US aircraft were destroyed. 2,403 Americans were killed, and 1,178 others were wounded. Important base installations such as the power station, dry dock, shipyard, maintenance, and fuel and torpedo storage facilities, as well as the submarine piers and headquarters building, also home of the intelligence section, were not attacked. Japanese losses were light. 29 aircraft and 5 Midget submarines lost, and 64 servicemen killed. 1 Japanese sailor, Kazuo Sakamoki, was captured. The surprise attack came as a profound shock to the American people, and led directly to the American entry into World War II in both the Pacific and European theaters. The following day, December 8th, the United States declared war on Japan, and several days later on December 11th, Germany and Italy declared war on the US. The US responded with a declaration of war against Germany and Italy. Domestic support for non-interventionism, which had been fading since the fall of France in 1940, disappeared. There were numerous historical precedents for unannounced military action by Japan, but the lack of any formal warning, particularly while negotiations were still apparently ongoing, led President D. Roosevelt to proclaim December 7, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. Because the attack happened without a declaration of war, and without explicit warning, the attack on Pearl Harbor was later judged in the Tokyo trials to be a war crime. The reasons are destroying Pearl Harbor, because it's similar to the 9/11 attack in the year 2001 as kamikaze. It isn't sad, tragic story back in the year 1941. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe me. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Peace. Thank you, Lacquer Wang for assistant help me. Oh, also do you wanna watch season 2 series? Click here to watch whole series.